Well, I'm alive, so if y'all are wondering, yeah, I didn't die of measles or smallpox or something like that. I've just been inactive for the last year. Um, just been into a lot of stuff. I'm still in high school, so I'm a junior in high school, prepping for ACT stuff like that. Um, I had a job for a while that didn't go too well because I ended up quitting after 5 months. But yeah, welcome to the channel. If you're new, click that subscribe button. Links in the description to my Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, this is my mono white life gain deck. What I made my very first video on YouTube. It actually used to be in these sleeves right here. The Boros Sunhome Guild Mage sleeves. That changed. They're now in these matte blue Ultra Pros, which I really like. I tweaked it. I made it better to my standards anyways. I like playing this deck. This is what I usually play, like at FNM or whatever. But yeah, let's get into it. So you got your 20 lands right here. 19 of said are plains, and one is a Seraph Sanctuary. When enters the battlefield, you gain a life. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield on your control, you gain a life. Really helpful because this is very heavy on angels. Singular mana when you tap it. So yeah, into the play cards. You got your Ajani Steadfast. He was in the original. I use him for this last ability, so if it starts to deal damage to you or planeswalker you control, prevent all but one of that damage, meaning you got his emblem out, someone swings at you with the 3,000 Hydra per se. You only take 1 damage from it. He's a 4-drop from M15, and he's the Planeswalker set deck. This, y'all know it's going to be an angel deck now, just because of Entreat the Angels, from Modern Masters 2017. Create X 4/4 white angel creature tokens flying with a miracle cost of X and 2. So y'all are really either wanting to draw that either late in the game or just have it in your hand so you can play it. And angel tokens. You got Exquisite Archangel. Why reason she's in there? Because of her ability right here. If you lose the game, you exile it, and yeah, pretty much start over on your life. Keep all your shit, but your life is still there. And yeah. And then you got your rares, which I have to fucking get through all of them. Jesus Christ. A big ass pile of them. These go in front. So, I know it's an angel deck. You got dragons in here, because who doesn't like dragons? And this helps you gain life. So, it's a 4/3 flyer for 5. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Sunscorch Regen, and you gain a life. You're going to be running 3 of these bad boys. Only reason there's not 4 is because I don't own 4, and I'm too lazy to go buy one. So, yeah. And then you go over here to your Moonsilver Spear. You want to get this guy out semi-early in the game and get a small guy with it on there. But, artifact equipment for 4. Equipped creature has first strike. Whenever equipped creature attacks, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield, and you with equipped for 4. It is shiny because it's the pre-release promo. Because somebody sent this to me because they love me or something like that. You got Slayer's Plate. I don't know why I have this on here. It's 4/2, or it's an artifact equipment 3, and equipped creature gets +4/+2. Whenever equipped creature dies, if it was a human, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield and equip for 3. Now, this right here, one of the staples of the deck, Vanquisher's Banner. It's a artifact for 5. It's a rare from Ixalan. As Vanquisher's Banner enters the battlefield, choose creature type, creature you control. The chosen type, get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. That's going to come really in handy once you start getting out your angel tokens. You got a Sigil of Empty Throne. Yet more angel token. That's the wrong card. Fuck me. Anyways, angel token generation. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 4/4 white angel creature token flying onto the battlefield. It's a 6 or 5-drop for your enchantment. And you got your Spear of Helioid, another staple to buff up your angels. Creatures you control get +1/+1. It's a 3-drop, and for 3, and you tap it, destroy target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. And you got Providence, 7-drop sorcery. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do it at the beginning of your first upkeep, your life total becomes 26. Your life total becomes 26. If you're really low during late in game, you play this, life total goes up. And yeah. Next, we're going into our uncommons. We got Angels, staple of any angel deck. 3/3 for 5, which is bad casting cost unless you read what you got. Guardian of the Gateless. It can block any number of creatures. For every creature it blocks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. For each of those, you're going to be running 4 of these. You're going to be running 4 of these bad boys because fuck everybody tried to hit you with all their bullshit. Then you got Phantom General. Yet another thing to help buff up your angel tokens. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. You're going to be running 2 of these because 2 is a magical number. Yeah. Prism Ring. Life gain very early on. Prism Ring enters the battlefield. You choose a color. Whenever you cast a spell that chosen color, you gain a life. You got 2 of these bad boys. Used to be 4 in here, but I traded 2 of them for other stuff to put in this deck. Next, you got Congregate. Target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. Play this late in the game once you got your 30 or 40 whatever tokens onto the battlefield. Play this. Boom, you get 80-something life. It's great. Got Commander's Authority. Just another thing to... I get it only really puts tokens onto the battlefield, or 1/1 white human creature tokens onto the battlefield. I don't really know why I have it in here. I think it's just because it's an enchantment, and I like the art on it. It's great. Yeah. Angelic Accord. Another staple, especially since you'll be gaining a fair few life each turn. You get this out semi-early. It's a 4-drop. If you gain 4 more life this turn, put a 4/4 white angel creature token flying onto the battlefield. And it helps. Angel Renewal. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. Life gain, semi-late in the game, turn 6. Yeah. You got your last one, which is kind of beat up. And I don't know why. I'm kind of salty about that. But whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you gain a life. So therefore, if they have to sacrifice a shit ton of creatures for something, you gain a lot of life. So it's great. Got a commons next. And that, I believe, is it. So you got your Pacifism. Staple in any white deck. You got 3 of these. Don't know what it means. Enchanted creature cannot attack or block. It's a 2-drop enchantment. And it's, like I said, a staple for any white deck. Syndicate Tiths. It's a 2/2 for 2. with Extort on it, and Extort means whenever you cast a spell, you may pay either a white or a black, and if you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. You're going to be running 3 of these just for the fact you get early guys out and get life whenever you cast something. You got your Zerachi Tiger. I don't know why, but this card has stayed in here since I first built the deck. Because I built this right after I got into Magic. Right as Return to Ravnica was coming out. And then went through that rotation, and as soon as Gatecrash came out, my aunt went and bought me like 10 booster packs for my birthday or whatever. I opened them, and these guys were in there, and he looked cool, so I put them in the deck. First homebrew deck I ever made, and it's gotten so much better since then. Next, Angel's Mercy. You know, gain 7 life for 4. It's great. You're going to be running 2 of these bad boys. 2 different arts because I'm poor and decided not to buy multiples. I opened both of those out of packs. Soulmender. It is a 1/1 for 1, and you tap it and you gain a life. If I'm rushing up, that's because I kind of want to get through with this video because YouTube and their algorithms, it's like weird. But Soulmender. Tap it and you gain a life. Disenchant. This helps, especially if you're playing against another white deck and they pacifism something that you don't want pacifismed. Yeah, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And it's a good time. And you got your Cathedral Sanctifier. It is a 1/1 for 1, and when you cast it, when it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Voice of the Provinces. It is a 3/3 for 6, which is a very high casting cost. For sure, the only reason she's in there is because she's an angel. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 white human creature token onto the battlefield. And yeah, she might be removed from the deck, might be sideboarded. I have to make sideboard for this deck, I just realized. Invoke the Divine. It is an instant for 3, and you destroy target artifact or enchantment, and you gain 4 life. A disenchantment with a kick to it. And then you have 3 circle protection. You got green, black, and blue. And they all, for 1, it prevents all damage against 1 green source, black source, or blue source. And if a source does damage to you more than once a turn, you may pay 1 mana each time you want to prevent said damage. And yeah, I'm only missing white and red, and that's because I'm too lazy to go buy them. Those are going to be sideboarded, but they're main boarded for now because, again, need to make a sideboard for it. Yeah. Here's that deck now. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a like on the video. If you really liked it, you want to help support me, go subscribe. And yeah, go check the description for my Instagram and Twitter. See y'all later. Peace.